How many vessels of... You what? 200, 900, 2,900, 2,000. Funnily enough, I know that because I have read the flavor text of Shari before, but I'm sure no one ever does that. Pretty much no one, other than me. Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and today we are taking on the Master Duel Proficiency test. Apparently, we have to take the test to see if we're good at the game, and a key part to being good at Master Duel is to know that Blue Eyes White Dragon is virtually invincible and very few have faced it and lived to tell the tale. The academic exam part of the proficiency test is set to give weird questions, and particularly those on flavor text. Blue Eyes and Phantasm Spiral Dragons are the only two cards with flavor text that I've ever faced in Master Duel, and maybe an occasionally check this out. The practical part is just dueling someone, synchro XC pen summoning monsters, etc, etc, easy peasy. We'll get through that part in no time, but now let's just take on the bizarre, I mean useful and meaningful academic test. Answer 2 out of 3 questions correctly to pass the test. What is the name of this card? It's Blue Wings White Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, White Eyes Blue Dragon, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not even hard. And there's a give up button. Okay. Name of this card is Thunderbolt. There's no Thunderbolt, so it must be Rigil. Correct. Easy peasy. Question number 3, what is the name of this card? It definitely looks very generous to me and benevolent. Ooh, wait, I just realized. Is this the duel mate that we have? If we change our duel mate, we get to get a different figure on our right. Love that I have a Moai. Okay, grade 2. Start the test. What is the name of... Oh dear. Is it alpha or gamma or beta? It's not alpha, it's either gamma or beta. I think it's beta. How did I know? I have no idea. What is the name of this card? Everyone knows that. It's definitely a pointer of the Red Lotus that got recently banned. Question number 3. Which of the following statements correctly describes the number of cards in your main deck? You can have more than 40 cards, but must be less than 60 cards. You can have any number of cards in your deck. Oh, they have done that before, and guess what happened? Someone took a deck with 1,000 cards and they shuffled until their hands got tired. Clear. 3 out of 3 questions answered correctly. Not even hard. That's a joke. How did I not normal summon a monster? Do I have to not surrender in order to... Okay, yeah, quick tip to everyone. If you want to finish the practical exam on Master Duel Proficiency test, make sure you don't press surrender. Okay, now we can move on to stage 3. This time with 5 questions, and we only have to answer 3 of them right, so that should be fine. Here we go, Moai. Question number 1. Rika Fairy's Descendant Solo Mode. Where is the spirit of the Rika Duel? I did not do any of the solo modes, so I have no idea. Crap, should have guessed that they were plants. Number 2. What is the name of this card? Flame Swordsman, that's the ritual spell, so no. Swordsman of Landstar, that's a fusion card, a card to fusion. Blue Flame Swordsman, definitely not. And Ferocious Flame Swordsman. What is the level of this card? Of course we know it's 2 because it's used by sprites for the same reason. Number 4. What is the name of this card? Man-eater, man-eating plant, Yashinoki, definitely not, is probably Mushroom Man. Number 5. Each player has 1 Dark Magician in their graveyard. Which of the following is the correct attack of the Dark Magician go in your field when used at this time? This one makes more sense because it's actually about dueling. 2,600. Ooh, they have the effect written on there, so you could read that. Easy enough. Okay, that's stage 3 cleared, and now we take on stage 4. We have to tribute summon a monster. Okay, that's just the first 4 stages directly cleared off using 2 Dracos. Grade 4, 3 out of 5 questions. Number 1, what is the name of this card? Outstanding Dogamaron, if you don't know, is one of the cards used to make sure you don't run out of cards in Reasoning. Number 2, what type is this card? It's definitely a warrior monster if you know what I'm talking about. And then question 3, what is the name of this card? Battery Man, Battery Man. What is it? It looks like what? Definitely a solar panel. What else? Number 4, which of the following statement about tribute summons is correct? Can be tribute summoned in the face of defense position, tribute face down defense position monster on the field, they are type of special summon, and you must tribute a monster when tribute summoning. Sadly, I'm a true Draco player, so I know what this question is about. What is the level of the monsters that are tribute summoned by tributing 2 monsters? Usually more than 7, I guess. That's all I can say. Is there anything that tributes more than 1 which is lower than level 7? Even with effects. I remember stuff that tributes 3, but I don't remember stuff that tributes 2 while being a low level. Stage 5. I wonder how many do we have? In order to pass the proficiency test, the following conditions must be met. Compete in a duel 3 times and destroy 10 cards. 10 cards. That will take a while. Let's just do the questions first. Which of the following is also treated as a trap card after the card is activated? That is actually a hard one just to read the cards, and it's Conquistador. If you tell me there's no text, then I really can't tell. Which card is not included as part of the legacy? Oh god. Time Wizard is in, Jinzo is in, Flame Swordsman is not. Darn, Red Eyes Black Dragon is not. Why? I have no idea. Which card is not implemented in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, huh? What the heck is Pot of Temperance? Okay, that's the question. Which shield is being destroyed in the illustration of Shield Crush? Should be Millennium Shield. This is actually starting to get into trivial levels. What is the name of this card? It's not Carbonara or Fettuccine. Wait, they're all food names. It's actually Carbonara. Okay. You got me this time. We barely passed that one. We can finally get on to grade 6. 8 questions this time, and 5 has to be correct. The Moai will bless us though. Number 1, what is the attribute of this card? Ah yes, the Suship. For some reason they are related to water, they are food, and instead of earth or water, it is a fire monster. Number 2, which of the following statements about how banished cards are handled is true? Something that is actually useful. Cannot be used at all from the cannot be used during that game, no. Can still interfere with effects, because that's literally the entire cash deck. Which, haha, looking at this. Only control face-up monsters of 1 attribute on their field. Goes and match. Jesus, looking at that lineup of trap is not particularly appealing. How many vessels of... You what? 200, 900, 2900, 2000. Funnily enough, I know that because I have read the flavor text of Shari before, but I'm sure no one ever does that. Pretty much no one, other than me. What type is this card? It's a spellcaster. Just used it in my deck. Number 6. Oh dear. Lights. Light Swans. Enforce of Justice. Judgment Dragon, right? No, Punishment Dragon. Almost messed that up. I did not do the solo mode, and this is just a huge handicap, I just realized. Oh. Absolutely love Aramesir. Used it to used it in a tactics for so long. What is the name of this card? Nightmare Scorpion or Fiend Scorpion? They don't like to say Fiend Scorpion, so it's Nightmare Scorpion. Darn. Oh my god, there actually are all 4. And they all look like scorpions, and one of them is also blue. They really want to get you wrong for something that is useless. Grade 7. Clear condition, fusion summon the monster, synchro summon the monster, XC summon the monster. That will be a wow, so I guess grade 7 will be the last one we do today. Thank you, Moyai, for coming with me the entire time. Which of the following statement about XC monsters is correct? We just did that a lot of times. They have no levels. Question number 2. What is the name of this card? Not Paladin, not Queen, not War Chief, so it has to be Swordswoman. If you're a Duel Links player from a couple of years ago, you would know what is the level of this card. Necklord Emperor. Fun thing, it is probably the best Gear Gig and X search target if you want to make an end board. 7 Sins, what type is this card? Oh dear, it might actually be an insect. Don't get trolled by Konami. Which are the monster cards with white border that designates a tuners? Easy enough, it's synchro monsters. Number 6. Which of the following synchro monsters included Lightning Warrior, Junk Warrior, Knock Junk Gardener, Mighty Warrior? Starting deck should be this one. Woo. Lightning Warrior is a rare if I remember correctly, so this might be a possibility as well just to now. Which damn resonator is this? Special summon level 4 and then gain LP, that's a red resonator. These are actually harder now, which special summoning requires monsters at the same level, and it suddenly got a lot easier. Okay, so feels like grade 9 and 10 would be absolute hell. Let's just give grade 7 a try again. It might be random questions if I can remember correctly. So let's see what differences. When I have 4,000 life points and my opponent has 8,000, equip Mega Morph to Blue Eyes White Dragon. Which of the following is the correct attack for Blue Eyes White Dragon? It should be halved. Shit, I should have thought about it longer, because it's taking our own life points or something. What type is this card? Why is Neos Kluger a spellcaster? Fusion monster is correct, only you have to do no. Cannot be special summon, no. Return to the extra deck instead of your deck, yes. Synchro monsters is correct, they are special summon monsters. Number 5, what is the name of this card? We have one of these. It's not Megaton, it's Ultimate. Which are the monster cards with a white border? Finished this question before. How many zeros are there on Numeronia? It's not that. Because if it's 10, if it's 10k, it won't be lethal. Metal. You have 0. Okay, we just failed the test with some question mark and 0 attack monsters. Jeez, these questions are not to be scoffed at.